So today we're going to do some font matching with pictures. And I would say the majority of the comments that we get on this channel is all about fonts, font pairing, how to match fonts with different pictures or with different styles, or match fonts or fonts with colors. So I've got a Kittl project here, and this is my challenge. Drew gave me this and I have not seen this yet. And the challenge is to essentially pick fonts, maybe a font duo, a font pairing, you know, like a title and a subtitle, that goes with each one of these different pictures, encompassing, you know, the style of it. Like this one maybe looks like a little ethereal and super creative, and this one looks kind of 90s and timeless, a little romantic. This is obviously very like city, cyberpunk, techno, outdoor, spooky, elegant, classy, Western for sure. We love Western. This one looks nostalgic as well, maybe a little retro. This one's definitely very, you know, sporty. It's got the black and white. And then this one, you know, I don't know, but I will figure it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and start trying to find some font pairings for these different photos. So this one, I definitely get the ethereal vibes, which I did a tutorial on before. Make this white so I can see it. And the name of the game here is actually serif, not sans serif, and get ones that have some pretty decorative ligatures on them. That one's pretty nice. It's almost kind of gothic in a way, the fonts that you need to use for this kind of style. I do like this one. Whoa, that's pretty wild. I've actually never used this one in all caps before, but I'm gonna close that letter spacing. I actually like it in sentence case, title case. I'm gonna find a nice subtitle font for this. Could honestly just use the same thing, but it does get a little thin when you make it smaller. So I'm digging this font as a sub font. This one, Honey Mustard? I don't know, what is this? Honey Money? That's a very, very strange name for a font, but there you go. So what I try to do is find something that is like a little wider. Since this one has some height to it, I want to do a little bit of differentiation and have some contrast in the different fonts used. So this one is a little bit wider of a font. You know, if I was filling this out to a full design, I would probably copy and paste this down, make it even smaller, do something like that. Looks very nice. Very luxurious looking, very moody, very eye-catching. Definitely a whole vibe going on right here. Okay, on to our second one. This one is that kind of slightly nostalgic, I'm thinking 90s serif font, maybe a little romantic. Kind of liking the vibe of this here. I get this thing sometimes, I don't know if anybody ever has the same feeling, but I call it nostalgic depression, where like if I'm listening to like the soundtrack to like an old Pokemon game or something that I played growing up, it's like all the joy of the feelings that I had when I was little, but then like the sadness that I'm not still in that. And so it's nostalgic and joyful, but also like kind of depressing at the same time. So I have coined the term nostalgic depression. I use this font a lot, and honestly, I use it as the sub font as well, but I will challenge myself to find another font that would work with this as the sub font. I do love this font. Super, super underrated. Heater Scheherazade is a fantastic, very Times New Roman-esque, which Times New Roman is also a heater, and don't even get it twisted. Definitely love that. Close that even up more. Like, look how nice this is. So 90s, so elegant, so nostalgic, so nice.
The power that has, the intelligence that has, the clearance that has.
So that is instrument serif and Scheherazade as a font pairing for that. That's another one down, and on to the next. So I'm thinking techie, futuristic, cyberpunky-ish. Pro tip, if you're looking for a vibe for a font, you don't have to know the name of the font. You can just type in the type of font. So like I just typed in tech, or you could type in like futuristic or retro or any type of buzzword or key term you want to use to find a font. You can just type that in and it'll give you a bunch of options. I'm looking for something kind of tall and condensed. I'm gonna use something like this. It's kind of retro, futuristic, super readable. There are some absolute heater techie futuristic fonts in here. So I like Chapa as the main font, and this right here is Brick Romine. I think that's the full name of it. Definitely going all caps. I think I might like this all down here. I like that. It's got kind of a little bit of a brutalist vibe. Nice. On to the next, definitely super outdoorsy. So if you just type in outdoor in the font panel, what would you know? You have a bunch of outdoorsy fonts. Hemisphere Bold definitely gives me that outdoorsy vibe. Could work well as a headline or a subtext font. It all depends kind of on how long the word you're using is, what kind of font that you need. So if I'm filling this space, I want to, you know, and it's one word, like meat, then I would need to use a little bit wider of a font to fill this space and not be as tall. I think North Road is definitely the way to go. A couple different styles here. I think that's a nice font pairing here. So this is Hemisphere Bold and North Road. Very, very nice. Keep in mind that these are not full-on designs. Like, I'm not designing posters, I'm just kind of matching fonts. So I would definitely do something a little different here if it was a full-on design. On to Spooky World. If you type in Halloween, you can definitely get a lot of different options here. So you can either go like Halloween spooky, or you can go like Gothic spooky. Like Halloween is definitely like a little bit more kiddie, like this one. If you're doing like trick or treat, you know, like a trick or treat event, or if you're actually doing like legit spooky, you could do something like this, which is pretty nice. So this is the font pairing here. This is Modern Antiqua Echoes with this lovely encouraging message, but you know, just trying to fit the vibe. Okay, so I definitely get like 90s elegance, timeless. So we got to throw a little Kittl script in here. Check out the serif category here. Could definitely get down with a little instrument serif. Scheherazade would be good too. Old Standard TT is also very, very nice. And hit it with the instrument serif. I think that's nice. Yeah, that's definitely my font pairing. Got some Kittl script, very nice, with some instrument serif. Done deal. On to the next. Super Western, easy peasy. Type in Western here. I mean, there's so many good fonts. The Adventure set is so good. I'm definitely gonna use this as one of them. Yeah, I think I like this. Adventure 07 is a timeless one. Lovely, lovely, lovely font pairing here. Adventure 07 and Adventure 03. What would you know that the fonts from the same pack would look good together? This one's actually pretty tricky for me. I might go with like a modern minimal feel. I'm getting like a very close together, all lowercase vibe. Definitely like indie artist vibe. Yeah, I get like indie retro vibes. Honestly, it doesn't need a font pairing. You could just do this and it would look so good. If I were to pair it, you know, and do the classic like desaturated yellow, so nice. Looks very, very good. Okay, this one we're on a little bit more of like a sporty brutalist vibe, so we definitely need a condensed font. So if you type in condensed, they'll all come up. Anton, so good. Futura is also very nice. Yeah, I'm gonna go Anton, a little all caps. And then I've been seeing this new font that I've wanted to try, Ink World. Very nice, a little grungy, a little punky, but still very, very clean. Very nice font pairing there. Anton and Ink World together. This also has a bunch of different weights and like some that are kind of gritty on the outsides. Yeah, I like that. Very nice font pairing there. And the last one. Well, I'm gonna leave that for you to decide. You look at this picture and you tell me what font pairing you would give for this, or even one font. You look at this, you've got the elegance, a little bit of timeless. This one's tough, which is why I'm gonna leave it up to the expert, which is you, the user. And you can comment down below which font you would pair with this photo. And we're gonna see who wins. I don't know who's gonna win this, but you can comment down below and we'll see who is the most correct here. So these are all my font pairings. Definitely, if you need to, go back and go through all of them, write them down. You can bookmark fonts now as well. If you go and you have the option to click this little bookmark, and then you'll have your bookmarked fonts at the top of your font panel, so you will not lose fonts anymore, and you can use the ones that you use all the time, because I use like the same 4 all the time, and there's no shame in that, and you should too. So thank you for watching this video. Make sure to leave your comment down below of what font would pair with that photo, like this video, and subscribe to the Kittl YouTube channel, and we will see you in the next video.